So, start with, you generally got the blower on the car. You can easily do the oil refill by pulling the dipstick. You could check your oil level on the dipstick itself to check your level and drip it back in. Or you can also gain access to drain the unit, depending which ones they're more accessible. Bung would be either of the two side ones located here or here. Today we'll just use the side bung because most of the time it'll be slightly on the top. So what you do is you use a lot of the late model units are a 5mm Allen key, or some of the early ones will be 316. Just make sure you use the right one, otherwise you'll end up stripping the little brass plug out of the unit. What we'll generally supply you is a 220ml bottle of oil. You don't tip the whole unit of 200ml into the supercharger itself, it's way too much. A lot of people tend to just get it and tip it into the overflow or the breather tank for the unit, which is not recommended. We generally recommend utilising a largish syringe, which this one's a 60ml, and we can supply them with the oil refills that we supply, which is basically just 2 or 2.5 simple full syringes full of oil. So you just drag it out. Up to your 60ml, and then insert it into the bung and push it into the gearbox. We'll repeat that. Until we get the right amount of oil in the unit. And just making sure you're pushing it in far enough too that when you do squeeze the oil into the unit, it doesn't come whooshing back out your fuel point. So it's 120. We'll go another 30ml to make it 150, which will be on the slightly lower level. But in most cases, a little bit less is always better than having too much. So once that's done, just put your bung back in the unit, do it up, and you can then verify your oil level by using, in the later units, it'll be an 8mm or 516 Allen key, and there's an easy depiction between which is and isn't the dipstick in the top, between the bungs. The dipstick's usually the domed top, where the normal infill bung is just a flat finish. And when you pull your dipstick out, it will generally show you a level, and this one here is close to being full, probably 3/4 to the level, which would be satisfactory to run. And we'll go from there. And you're done.